Saw it the other night with Dortmund, zonal marking.
Robertson to curl this one in, big chance. And Virgil van Dijk plants the header in the back of the net and nonchalantly hardly celebrates it.
Well, zonal marking, but also bad marking as well. If you're going to zonal mark, you have to attack the ball. They took it short, Liverpool. Good delivery into the box. Too many of the Dortmund players have just watched it there. They all start on the edge of the box. Liverpool, the ball's played in. Zagadou has got to do better. So-so Diekman goes in between those two. Really poor defending, but he's a good header of the ball, Van Dijk. Nothing the goalkeeper Hicks can do about that.
Well, I'm afraid that was almost the charity shot, wasn't it? Here, I'll have a free header. Why don't you?
He gets his... We're praising Zagadou, but he gets his body position all wrong there, facing the ball rather than being on the half.
Put one in the middle of the field who took the eye once or twice. Long-range shot there from Bockhorn. Cut back across the face of goal and nearly something for Dortmund there. Isak was involved in it. Much better pace about this. Are they going to get the penalty for that? Yes, they are. Pulisic with the run through, and he's won another penalty. He won one the other night with a dribble, and this time, again, the referee has deemed that that was an illegal challenge, and he might be taking it himself.
Well, I don't think Gertz is particularly happy with this. Changes direction, two players he actually runs into. Klavan can't do much about it. Milner threw himself into the challenge. For his sake, he needs to score this, having taken the ball off.
Yes.
Gertz.
So this is what the fans wanted to see, the American fans, the poster boy with a chance to score, which he does. Christian Pulisic. The perfect script, I think, for the local fans who've turned up in Charlotte, North Carolina. He gets the equaliser from the spot.
And he made it as well. That's what he can do, running with the ball. Getting defenders to dive in, change of direction, and it's a good penalty. He knows Karras is going to go one way, and if you're going to go down the middle, you have to lift it high enough to beat the trailing feet, and that's exactly what he did. Here it is, goes past the first challenge, Moreno, changes direction. Milner is the player that brings him down. Klavan can't do too much about it. Right decision from the referee. And right down the middle, halfway up the net. Good penalty.
That's the second penalty in 3 days for Borussia Dortmund. They put away its mindship. There is Gertz getting involved. Sergio Gomez joining in. His Schmelzer. Can Dortmund pinch this here late on? Pulisic might be able to. He has. 2-1 to Dortmund. Christian Pulisic has got them both to the delight of the American fans in Charlotte.
Well, just when we were saying that Dortmund have hardly caused Liverpool problems, what a counter-attack it was. Some good football over on that left-hand side. 1 and 2 touch. Schmelzer getting forward into open space. Liverpool were pressing the ball. Their press has been bypassed. Now they've got a man disadvantage, but what a good finish. Pulisic, decent first touch, gets it in between the defence, actually goes between the legs of the centre-back and into the corner. Against the runner play again, Dortmund take the lead.
Well, it's been a bit of a smash and grab raid by Borussia Dortmund here, and Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp will be scratching their heads, wondering how they've arrived at this scoreline. But it must
roll in the side.
Wide right behind the striker. Yes. Salah's become an absolutely monster of a finisher, and trying to get out. Isak in behind here. Liverpool again looking a bit stretched. Pulisic's on a hat-trick here. He's not going to do that, is he? He might, you know. Just about. Say, but they get a third goal. Dortmund striking again.
Well, Pulisic once again doing really well down this right-hand side. Little step over here, goes past the challenge. Not a good challenge by the defender, it has to be said. He's onside when it comes out. Could have been a penalty given as well, but Brun Larsen was in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, it was him that got the final touch, wasn't it, the Dane?
Not good goalkeeping, Karius, I'm afraid. That will go down as an error, pushes it out. Should be catching this. It's not a great shot from Pulisic. Goalkeeper pushes it out rather than holding on to it. And there it could have been a penalty had he not scored, because Gomez had his hands wrapped all over Brun Larsen.